At the other forward, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton. At guard, 6'8", number 7, The head coach is Rick Carlisle. Let's hear it for your Indiana Pacers.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. The guard set is Giddey in white. Collins is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, in the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Now, here's Toppin.
Get there!
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. Off to a good start. He gets his first shot attempt.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Giddey the pass to Collins. From outside, off the mark. There's Mr. Clutch. Giddey defending.
It's the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The 8-footer. Unable to get that one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. For Chicago, they won the last contest that game against Toronto. So, time on the call here, the first for Indiana. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
We play just over a minute here in the first. There's Mr. Clutch. Mike covering. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. And so here is Chicago. 7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Neesmith with the slam.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Giddey, pass to Collins. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pacers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really affects his entire team.
And while we can, let's see which rookies have led the way in scoring since the All-Star break. And you look at Mr. Clutch, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Buzelis. He's right there as well.
The picture of the elite rookies in the NBA has come into focus since the All-Star break, and their scoring has put these two front and center.
Now, here's Dosunmu after the miss from Mr. Clutch. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. And again, Chicago. No good. Pacers leading by 9. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Tries a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Indiana. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Chicago sitting there, 4 spots below.
But checking out Chicago, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've got them all. Now they're poised for success in the play.
Well, they've created their own breaks because of how well they played throughout the entire season. But now is when things start to get really tough.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Now here's Giddey. 23 points for him the last game against Toronto.
And he was also went to town on the glass and imposed his will, chasing down misses all game.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Count it. Smith got his second bucket of the game to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Giddey with it. No scoring in this one. Now, Dosunmu. Here's Mr. Clutch. The 9-foot shot. And again, it's Indiana converted.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bulls trail by 15. Passes it to Collins. Back to Giddey. Out to White. Looking to end the run. Pacers with the rebound. Mr. Clutch has got his 4th rebound with that last one. Hits it out. Smith, the best, Mr. Clutch. Tough to finish it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, still doing charge over this team and with the team.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before. For 6 years in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players. Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Now here's Giddey. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 17-point game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Buzelis with the ball. Toppin's there. It's White on the wing. Drills it from outside.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up the baseline. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Moving around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 18. Pass to Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Giddy loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Turner passes to Mr. Clutch. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner. 17 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And White kicks to Collins. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. The pass to Toppin. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Passing the ball very crisply here.
Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Giddy. Pass to Bruce Ellis. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Toppin. And easy 2 points on the lane.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's White, following the score by Obi Toppin. No good, he's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Collins. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Giddy finds White. To end the run, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Sometimes that's how it is.
2 points, that one goes.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Miles Turner. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
2 shots.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And Andy Nemhard's subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Excellent D there from Ball.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Yep, that one goes.
Known as a pass-first player, you like to see Lonzo call his own number out of that two-man game and be aggressive.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Collins. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And he was also went to town on the glass and posed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
That one charged for 25 points for Mr. Clutch.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass the ball. Back to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Such a good facilitator. Ball has nice touch on that pass.
The pass to Nemhard. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Herter. Chicago's got just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends it to the line.
First personal foul.
For someone who doesn't get to the line very often, it's good to see Ball putting some pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the
Taking
game.
2 shots.
attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Now, here's Tucker. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Heat in Miami. He gets that one. 27 points for Mr. Clutch.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
1:43 left to play here in the first. Now, here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jones, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Memo the pass to Mr. Clutch. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Deep two from Ball. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
Right side to Walker. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the shot goes down. Mr. Clutch has got 29.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Jones dishes the ball. We got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Fires from deep. Pacers with the rebound. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. One terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's Herter. Here's Jones. Off target at the rim. And so it's Indiana in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Trey Jones. Bruce Ellis out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the 2. Now here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Bryant.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Swiped away. Stolen by Jones. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And a wide open look for Halliburton. For another triple. Halliburton's got his first 3 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. That one misses. For Indiana, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the set. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
And here's White. following the three from Mr. Clutch. Makes good on the step-back jumper. White's got 5.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Pacers.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and down it goes. Dunk. Oh, wonderful assist.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He had an impressive number of points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Walker. Here's Mr. Clutch. Second chance shot. And Walker with the layup. 6 points for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Jones kicks to White. Smith outside. The 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Good work defensively by Smith. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. On to White. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Halliburton outside. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's White. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. White the pass to Dosunmu. Buries the long-range jumper.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Down low, Buzelis. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
And it's sent back by White. They get it back. Bryant's shot is good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Jones looking for an opening with the drive. Walker with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Buzelis. That one good for 2. Buzelis has got 4 this quarter.
And how about that finish by Buzelis? The rookie getting it done.
Down low, here's Mr. Clutch. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. And he's right back at you with a victim of his own.
Oh, a fantastic combo guard. Halliburton understands really how to score as well as distribute the rock.
And it's White missing. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Launches a three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take
Bulls ball.
Those are the turnovers that pull their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. And so it's Indiana able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win.
In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Mr. Clutch out there with Halliburton. And Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
White, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
God, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There's no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Dosunmu with it. Driving in. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer on the way. Drains the three-pointer. Mr. Clutch has got 51.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's White missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
Count that one for Toppin.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
It's Giddey with the drive. No good, unable to end this run.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Going inside, Collins wide open, he fires. And the Bulls with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Passes to Mr. Clutch. Trying his luck from deep. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's 13 points for Kobe White. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Over to the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. White covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good with the triple.
Yeah, that's a head-scratcher there. I don't know how he could think that's a good shot. That's not who they want out there jacking up threes.
Buzelis with the ball. Toppin's there. And it's White missing.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Ryan's checked in for the Pacers. Trey Jones is checked in for the Bulls.
Great ball movement there.
Bulls have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Mr. Collins from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Mr. Clutch has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Pass to Buzelis. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Mr. Clutch, and that one drops. Mr. Clutch has got 58.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Buzelis. Ryan against Collins. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mr. Clutch. Non-stop scoring machine here. Inside. And he drops in the way up off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Pocket 6. Charity stripe shot. Here's Buzelis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
A really talented youngster. Montes Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
And the first one at the line is good. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Here's Mr. Clutch. They get the rebound. Bryant makes it off the glass.
Frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Here's Buzelis. On to White from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Neesmith, the pass to Mr. Clutch. The second effort. And Bryant finishes inside. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's White. The shot off that time.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Jones. Shoots it. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range. The contest and the rebound, folks, that is how you defend.
Halliburton passes to Mr. Clutch. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now, Dosumu. He gives the team some steady offense, under 10 points a game. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Some changes. Who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global experience more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Trey Jones out there with ball. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Dosumu, and it's White in at the 3 spot. Right side, White. And he gets it to go.
Kobe White.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Shepard, that's good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Ball kicks to Jones. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the wing right side. Here's Shepard. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's White. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Bryant. For Indiana, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Collins finds Dosumu. Kicks it out to Jones. They need this. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got his 16th rebound on the night. They get a hand on it. From 18 feet away, again, Indiana.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
To the paint. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Tries again, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, Coach coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And it's sent back by Bryant. Jackson against Jones. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jones, the basketball. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Dosunmu. To stop the drought. Jones, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Shoots a three. And hits it again.
He's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The dish to ball. Outside, White. On the wing, Jones. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Stolen by Collins. Moving it up. And the rejection by Jackson. Now the pass to Mr. Clutch. From downtown, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, White. Down low. Knocks it loose. Indiana's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Beasley left side. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. From deep. And another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
The young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Outside, White. From past the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. White's got 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. He tries for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. Kicks it out to Beasley. The 3. That one is good. It's only 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Ball with it. Now defended by Bryant. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the
Really
court.
good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Malik Beasley. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Bruce Ellis comes in for Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
It was a standout all-out performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. That they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mr. Clutch.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Beasley's checked in for Andrew Nemar. The Pacers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White looking around. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots from the elbow. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Buzelis.
Right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Matherin. There's the pass to Mr. Clutch. Shoots a three. Kept alive by Indiana.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control of offense.
Now here's Giddey. Off the left rim and out. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They imported on